Welcome back to the channel, Double O members. Equip your ski and switch that like and sub before we get into it. Now look, first thing I want to say is if you haven't seen my Napoleon reaction, it's a lot that I said in the beginning that I'm not going to say in this one because this one ain't even dropping on the same day. Go listen to that. Promise you need to hear what I said on me. Second thing, if you worried about my collar, it's drunk. It's on that dun 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 Julio. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? You know, once you done had them for a couple of years, start folding up, leaning, sagging, and them up, doing all that. I don't know what's going on with them. Suicide Boys, Leviticus. Now, y'all told me to tap in with Leviticus. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Up until this point, I done heard Blood, Sweat, and I done heard Napoleon. Napoleon, ooh-wee. Hey, that's a hit. That's one of them boys right there. That's my favorite so far. I think Blood Sweat is pretty good. It was an introduction where I was like, did I like it? Like, I can't believe that I liked it. Like, it was pretty, I'm like, this pretty good. Then I heard Napoleon and I was like, no, this is my speed all the way. Somebody said do Leviticus. We here with Leviticus on me. I don't know what to expect because they do so many, like Napoleon didn't sound necessarily like Blood Sweat. They mix the sound up on you. You never know what you're gonna get, which shows versatility. You know what I mean? 2 minutes and 4 seconds, a whole bunch. Hey, if y'all new, y'all don't know this already. I'm stretching everything to 8 minutes. YouTube love the long form content. It's an 8-minute mark. We getting it there. I'm gonna pause. You don't like pauses? Guess what? I don't give up. Better go listen to it on your own then while you watching the reaction. Suicide Boys, Leviticus. Let's get into it.
Because your guilt is great, because your sins are flagrant, I have done these things to you. Therefore, all who have devoured you shall be devoured, and all your foes, every one of them, shall go into captivity. Those who plunder you shall be plundered, and those who prey on you I will make a prey. For I will restore health to you, and your wounds I will heal, declares the Lord. Praise Almighty God.
Hey, bro, now listen, this just gave me, bro, can I be honest with y'all? I almost stopped the reaction because I told y'all I ain't playing none of that demonic, I ain't doing none of that, bro. That's not what I do. That's not what aligned with me. I don't even let them type of energies in. This man right here said, he said release. So he's at, basically what this sounds like to me is, first of all, y'all know it's keep God first all the time. Boy, I got my Bible on the phone. I got the hard copy to make sure it matches what the phone's saying. I got it all on my board. It say, thank God for life, for eyesight, for walking, because I'm not impaired. I'm not paralyzed. I can use my hands, feet, my eyes work, my mouth, I can hear. You know what I mean? Everything. Trust them. And I got Ephesians up there, 6:11, which is basically stating to put on the armor of God so they can protect you from the attacks and the evil of the devil. You know what I'm saying? Ephesians 6:11. You got to make sure you put that armor on because he going to throw attacks and he's a master manipulator. He will try to play with your mind. He miserable, bro. He can't do nothing else. His life sucks. He made a bad decision. Now he can't, a decision that he can't come back from. So he wants to take as many of us with him as possible. And that's not going to happen on my watch, on me. I'm going to always put the good message out there. And I'm hoping everybody, or if not everybody, at least one. If you save one, brother, a job well done. Change somebody's mindset and mind. You know what I mean? If you fighting like I said, an addiction or whatever the case is, and you overcome that, brother, these are claps for you because that's all important. You know what I mean? It all matters. We should be uplifting one another. On me. The reason why I didn't turn it off, it was because like I'm hearing what he's saying and what the message is saying now. The way they putting it together, I told y'all they're good with the aesthetic of things. Even though this is not a video, you can see the visualizer, the background, how it's showing different stuff and what the words are saying and how the beat matches. Sounds like some crazy ass Halloween, but he's preaching in it though. I remember a time where I was up, you know what I mean? And mentally, I have a picture on my phone where I was in a real bad space at that time. You see what I'm saying? And I wanted to take this picture because first of all, I'm never going to fold, brother. That's one thing about me. On me. All of us then bent a little bit, but one thing I don't do is break. I'm never gonna fold. So I took this picture to remember the mindset or the space that I was in then and how I've gotten better. I've only gotten better through the Lord, brother. I'm telling you, I have not. Depression was something that I fought by getting closer with the Lord, and I've been getting better ever since. His purpose for you is always pleasing, brother. Always. You know what I'm saying? Some people, now he lets us make choices. Whether you choose to go on the right path or not is up to you. We have the option. You know what I mean? We get to make choices. And that's why I'm grateful. Cause my family, it was always something in me. You know what I mean? It was always preached to me as a youngin'. And as I got older, I figured out what it meant for me, like what it meant actually, not just hearing the stories, but actually having the experience. He's talking. I remember a time where I was depressed like that and where I needed him. And I got all the help that I needed, brother. And I'm still progressing to this day. That's the reason why I didn't turn it off, because the message is saying what the message is saying. Regardless. Now, they do the aesthetic with it, but they know how to play with it. Pause. I know you. Hey, I know this generation. Y'all ain't gonna get me. No. Now let's continue. This sounds crazy, bro. This sounds crazy. Who was that first? As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no man, I shall fear no evil. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no man, I shall fear no evil. Pray for peace, prepare for war. You got, because you got to fight them attacks, brother. Pray for peace. Now, let me tell you something. When you have the Lord on your side, there's not an attack that the evil one can hit you with that will succeed. He's fighting a losing battle. He just gonna keep fighting because he has no other choice, bro. But it's a battle he cannot win. Now, the war, it's a war he cannot win. Inevitable. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I told somebody before. If you're not building your relationship with the Lord and the one who can protect you from his evil attacks, how do you expect for everything to go good? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can't not have a relationship with him and then expect for everything to be peaches and Candyland. That's not how it works, bro. You know what I mean? He gonna attack, and he gonna attack and attack and attack. And especially when you start building your relationship with the Lord, the attacks are gonna come even more frequent because he wants to stop that. He doesn't want you to do that because when you're not doing that, he has his handle over you. Like a puppet master. Don't let him have a hand. And always stay disciplined. Know your thoughts versus his thoughts versus the thoughts that the Lord give you. You know what I mean? And that's something that you figure out by building your relationship with him. I'm not gonna explain it to you like I just rather that you do your due diligence. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Don't let him take over your mind. We all better than that. We all here for a purpose, brother. Whether you know it or not. Look up the chances of you being born and tell me what that number say, and then tell me, do you think it was an accident? And I ain't talking about no. And then it's like, oh, hey, bro, I ain't cut nothing out. We doing this today. Wait, let me get that right. Hey, bro. And if this man, if he ain't talking, I don't know what talking sound like. If he's not talking, I don't know what talking sound like, bro. The aesthetics sound crazy, and you could say scary. Like this sound like some you would hear on Halloween, but bro, The message is Jesus wept. For God, on my mama, brother. For the Lord, I'ma always step, and it's gonna be all 10 toes, and I'm not gonna move off my pivot. I promise you that. I'm not gonna move off my pivot, bro. I'm with the Lord to the end of me. To the end of me, bro. And it's no doubts, it's no ifs, ands, or buts in my mind. I'll stand in front of whatever come for the one, because I know that the Lord won't let me lose, brother. So I don't need to move off my 2. You see what I'm saying? I don't need to move. But first, the old me had to die. Sometimes it got to. If it's not, then you're not making any progression, brother. You're not making no progression. In order to grow, certain things have to change. Bad habits have to die. That's how it goes, bro. That's how it goes, bro. If you're the one that say, I'ma just be me and I'm not gonna change for nobody, you should change for yourself. And if you're saying that, then that means you're stuck in your ways, and that means you won't grow. That's you at that point. There's no growth coming, and you're closed-minded to growth, which is not good. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, it should always be, if progression is not on your mind every day, I'm not saying you got to make a big jump at once. Sometimes the baby steps is what creates big progress over the course of time, and that's sometimes what we need. The words in this song, brother, is giving you everything. It's doing what it sounds crazy at first, but it's like, man, I want to say it's the right message, but I don't want to speak too soon. You know what I'm saying? Too, because this is my first listen. But from what I'm gathering right now, I can't disagree with a lot. I can't disagree with a lot of it, brother. I'm all for the Lord and whatever his purpose is. I pray that he guides me in the right direction every day. You don't just pray when you want something. Oh, I want this to go right. Or I want this money. Sometimes, brother, you need the guidance. Ask him what direction does he want you to go. Because if you ask for the direction and he gives you the sign, because he will, and you follow that direction, I guarantee you won't lose. Guarantee you won't lose. Simple as that. Bro, I know I just turned this song into a long video, bro. But I had to say what I had to say. For the people that pause, because it's gonna turn off on us. For the people that stay for it, and heard me through the whole thing, I appreciate y'all. On me, I appreciate y'all. These boys got a lot of different sounds. I've only heard 3 songs, and this don't sound like Napoleon, and Napoleon don't necessarily sound like Blood Sweat. You gotta be able to do some. You gotta be able to do some to be able to get this many different sounds, brother, because you can touch so many audiences. And I figured, I understand, you know what I'm saying? Because I've heard the name before, but I've never listened to them. But I understand why they are as mainstream as they are, and y'all said they are independent. Scrim makes the beats, brother. Sometimes you just gotta give them a clap, bro. You know what I mean? Like, God. Hey, bro, I'm liking what I'm hearing so far. Like button, sub button before we get out of here. On the road to 2,000 subscribers. Make it happen. Hey, I appreciate all the love coming from each and every angle, direction. We gonna keep this going, brother. All 2026, let's continue to be greater. Catch y'all in the next video, bruh. On me.
You ever heard me? Diz, you crazy, dog.
Man, I think I just loaded so fast. I'm like...